Hello students, now in this video let us see some more examples on Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So let me take the example. Pearson's coefficient of skewness for a distribution is 0.4 and coefficient of variation is 30%. Its mode is 88. Find the mean and the median. That is our question. Okay, so solution. What is given to us? What is given? Pearson's coefficient of skewness is what? 0.4. Coefficient of variation is what? 30%. So 30. Okay, 30%. Mode is what? 88. These things are given. What is asked to find? What we have to find? Mean and what? The median. These things we have to determine. Okay. Now let us see this one. SKP or the skewness, Pearson's coefficient of skewness is given. So let me start from that. We know that what? Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness is what? Mean minus mode upon what? Standard deviation. So this will be what? 0.4 is equal to what? Mean minus mode with us, so 88 upon what? Standard deviation. Okay, this is same as to say mean minus 88 equal to what? 0.4 times what? Standard deviation. Let me call this as equation number 1. Now this will give us, or let me write this one as such, mean equal to what? 88 plus 0.4 times what? Standard deviation. So let me call this as equation number 1. Now we have CV with us. So CV is equal to what? Standard deviation upon what? Mean into 100. Therefore, from this, mean is equal to what? Standard deviation upon CV into what? 100. So this one gives me what? Mean equal to what? Standard deviation is unknown, but CV is known. So it is what? 30 into what? 100. So this gives, here this get cancelled, this 3 can come here. So 3 times mean is equal to what? 10 times standard deviation. This is a new result we get. Call it as equation number 2. So here the value of mean I can write in terms of standard deviation, or standard deviation I can write in terms of mean also. Both the things are possible. So now let me write here mean. Therefore equation 1 becomes, this is from 2 we can write 1. Mean can be written as what? 10 times standard deviation upon what? 3. Okay, equal to what? 88 plus 0.4 times what? Standard deviation. This is from 2. From 2 we can write it. Fine. So this will give us 10 times standard deviation equal to what? 3 will be multiple to this side, equal to 3 times 88 will be 264 plus this one will gives 1.2 what? Times standard deviation. Okay. So now this can be taken to this side. It will be subtraction 10 minus 1.2, so that will be 8.8 times what? Standard deviation, that is what? 264. Fine. So this will give standard deviation is what? 264 upon what? 8.8. So that will be how much? 30. So from this we get standard deviation is what? 30. Once we get the standard deviation, we can easily get the mean. Okay. So what is mean here? Therefore mean is what? From here it is what? 10 times standard deviation upon what? 3. That is equal to 10 into what? 30 upon what? 3. So here I get 10. So mean is how much? We get mean is 100. Now the calculation of median. Once we get mean, here we have mode. Fine. So calculation of median you can do using empirical relation. So that part let me give as a homework to you. So median you can easily calculate. Already in previous example we have been taken it. Let me give this hint just. Using empirical relation you can find out it. Okay. This is as a homework to you. Do it for median. Okay. Now let me take the next example. Next example, the mean, median, and coefficient of variation of hourly wages of a group of workers are rupees 45, rupees 42 and 40% respectively. Okay. Find first mode, second variance, and coefficient of skewness. For the distribution of wages. Okay. Solution. Mode, variance and coefficient of skewness we have to find. So mean, median with us. Let us find out mode using empirical relation first. Fine. Coefficient of variation with us. From that we can easily determine variance. Once we get the standard deviation we can get a variance, and coefficient of skewness is very easy as well. Fine. So we have what? Mean minus mode equal to 3 times mean minus what? Median. Okay, therefore mode equal to 3 times median minus 2 times what? Mean. Okay, there we have the value of mean. Mean is what? 45. Median is what? 42. So therefore mode equal to what? 3 times what? 42 minus 2 times what? 45. So this will be 126 minus this is 90. So we get mode is equal to what? 36. Okay. Now we have CV. CV is what? Sigma upon mod of mean into 100. So that gives us 40 is equal to what? Sigma upon what? 45 into what? 100. So that gives sigma equal to what? 40 into 45 upon what? 100. So this is how much? 18. These are get cancelled. Look at here. This is 2, this is 5 and this 5. So it will give 9. So 2 9s are what? 18. So sigma is equal to 18. Therefore variance. Variance equal to what? Sigma square. So that is what? 18 square. So 18 square is 324. Okay. Now the question left for coefficient of skewness. So coefficient of skewness. Coefficient of skewness is what? SKP. Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Let me find. It is what? Mean minus mode upon standard deviation. So mean with us, what is mean? 45 minus mode with us, it is 36 upon standard deviation, that is what? 18. So it is 9 upon 18, 1 by 2, that is what? 0.5. So as such we can easily determine what is this? Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness is what? 0.5 here. It is positive, means distribution is positively skewed. As such we can determine the required things. Whatever asked to us, we can easily determine those one from the given things. Now the next example. Next example. For a group of 10 observations, summation x is 452, summation x square is 24,270 and mode equal to 43.7. Find Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Okay. Now solution. What is given to us? Given things. Okay. Given one, n is equal to what? 10. Summation x is 452. Summation x square is what? 24,270 and mode is what? 43.7. Now to find, what we have to find? Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Okay. So now first of all we need to determine mean. Then standard deviation to determine this one. We don't have this one, we have mode. Okay. So mean can be easily determined using this summation and n. So mean has a result summation x upon what? N. So 452 upon 10. So it will be what? 45.2 mean with us. So this gives mean is 45.2. Now let me determine the standard deviation. That is what? Sigma. Sigma is what? Under root summation x square upon n minus x bar square minus x bar square. So summation x square with us 24,270 upon what? 10 minus x bar square is what? 45.2 its square. So this calculation, this simplification will be 383.96, and this positive square root we have to take. It will be 19.5948. So sigma is this. Therefore coefficient of skewness we can easily determine. It is x bar minus mode upon what? Sigma. So x bar is what? 45.2 minus mode is how much? 43.7 upon sigma is 19.5948. So therefore this calculation will be, this calculation is 0.0765. Okay, so this is 0.0765. This one we have to calculate here. That is our A. As such, we can easily determine this one. Fine. Now, as such, the various examples on this means either mean, median, mode, any one of them, standard deviation, then coefficient of variation, also the Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness will be asked here. As such, the examples we can solve. Now, at last, let me take one more example for this one. So, for a grouped frequency distribution, for a grouped frequency distribution, mean, coefficient of skewness, coefficient of variation is given. Coefficient of variation and Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness are 40, 45% and minus 0.5 respectively. Find the standard deviation. Find the standard deviation, mode and median. These are the question. Solution. Now what is with us? Now mean is with us, coefficient of variation and Karl Pearson coefficient of skewness. So given mean, that is what? X bar, that is 40. CV, that is how much? 45%. And Karl Pearson's coefficient of skewness, that is minus 0.5. Okay, to find, what we have to find? Standard deviation, then mode, and last one is what? Median. Okay. Now we have CV with us, that is 45%. We know the result is what? Sigma upon mod of mean into 100. So CV is 45%, that is sigma upon mean is how much? 40 into what? 100. So that gives sigma is what? 45 into 40 upon what? 100. So sigma is what? 18. Already we have done this one in previous one also. Also sigma get means what? The first part we get the standard deviation. Now mode. Let us see for mode. We have the result of this coefficient of skewness is what? Mean minus mode. Mean minus mode upon what? Standard deviation. Sigma. That is x bar minus mode upon what? Sigma. So this value with us minus 0.5. That is mean with us 40 minus mode is not with us. We have to determine that, and standard deviation with us is what? 18. So this gives mode is equal to what? This 18 into this much and this 40 plus that part we will get. Fine. So this mode is equal to what we get? 40 plus 18 into what? 0.5. It will become positive. This is minus. This is also negative. This minus will become positive. Fine. And that negative will become positive to this side. So this is what? 40 plus this is 9. So mode is how much? 49. So we get mode is 49. Now the question remains for what? Median. So for that let us use empirical relation. That is what? Mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus what? Median. So that gives median equal to 1 by 3 times 2 times mean plus what? Mode. Okay. So that is equal to what? 1 by 3 times 2 into what? 40 plus 49. So this calculation will be 43. So finally I can write standard deviation is how much? 18. Mode is what? 49. And median is what? 43. So as such we can easily calculate the required one from the given things. So here we will stop for this one. Next video we will see Bowley's coefficient of skewness, which is depend on what? Quartiles. So let we see that one in further video and the examples on it. Okay. Thank you.